What is up, YouTube fam? Robbie C here. Today we are back with another episode of Vlogmas, and we're talking about the putting games. Here we go, having a good time. We have Mr. Jon Acton. You've already seen him in Vlogmas this year. We're gonna be playing some games here around Dynamic Disc Iron City to kind of bring in the light of, let's address just an honest truth, shall we? I'm just kidding. You guys thought that we were just gonna dive into the video without doing the intro. John, who are we saying hi to?
Christy.
Christy? How you doing today, Christy? You having a good one?
So catch me if...
Actually, I'm just kidding. You guys thought you were getting that intro. Wrong. We're getting the Vlogmas intro. Here's the real honest truth, guys. The honest truth is that practicing your putting for most normal human beings, terrible. So boring. Even more boring than going out and doing field work. Because at least during field work, like if you're going to throw and you throw like a bomb, you're thinking to yourself, actually kind of huge. Look at me. I'm like just so big. I threw that disc so far. Never a look at my field work personally, but I know that's probably the field work for some of you. We're trying to fix that. We're going to talk about some putting games, different challenges and things you can do, because just standing there doing standard putting practice, while efficient, can really be tough. So some of these, we're going to try to come up with some ideas and some games that you can do solo, as well as if you have a friend or a challenger, things like that you can check out. So here's just a few of our options for ways that you can practice putting without just being like, oh look, it went in. It did. I edited it and it went in.
All right, looks like we're going to start with one of my ideas, and this came from shooting basketball in the driveway for years and years. One of my favorite was around the world. Multiple stations, you start off at one, proceed through them. I don't know if we'll proceed through once or proceed to go back like we used to do just to add some extras, but first one to complete all the stations wins.
There you go. Great game that you can play solo as well if you want to go ahead and hit a first station.
We really are keeping them this short?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said really keeping them short. The pressure he has just put upon himself is incredible.
Oh, I didn't notice this one back there. Sorry.
Oh yeah. A little
That is
caveat.
a little more serious for somebody with my putting ability. Can we just save this one for last?
Nah, dude, you got to put that like the center one.
Yay!
Ooh, it's just that easy.
We really are keeping them this short. We really are keeping them this short. Keeping them this short.
That
Robbie
easy.
C's turn.
Yeah, I completely agree. This is definitely a challenge that it's like if you're by yourself, you can put these putters in your yard and work it a bunch of different ways, but you really get the chance to simulate the pressure, especially when you're on when you get near the end, right? Like if you go full around the world, you're gonna go once here and then arc back around, and that could create some situations to even practice the tension of putting of, okay, I have to make sure, gotta go straddle here. That's why we put this one on the edge. And you bring it right back.
This is gonna be a quick game. He knew what he was doing.
But see, this is where you get to a longer putt and you're like, oh, pressure's on again. Got to make a longer one. And then you end with a little tapper.
Ball game, folks.
And that's around the world.
Keeping them this short.
We want to take a quick break from the games to talk about today's video sponsor, and that is DiscDot. You've seen DiscDots even on the basket while I'm there in the shop, and a DiscDot is something that I find there's pretty much nowhere that I go that putting's involved that I don't end up passing along DiscDot. DiscDots truly, in my opinion, are the best tool on the market for helping you take that next step in your putting game. Easy to use, focus point allows you to aim small, miss small, so that you get immediate feedback while practicing your putt. Another really cool feature about this, being able to use these dots and move them around on the basket can be a super clutch opportunity. Another thing that's really helped me is I feel like a lot of times people putt to the target rather than putting through the target. So even when I do lessons, I like to take the dots and put them on the back chains so that I feel like I'm putting to the dot still, but I get the feeling and sensation and really the confidence of knowing what it takes to putt through the basket in order to prevent myself from having to just simply barely give it enough power to get there. You want to get that next step in your putting game, make sure you head over to DiscDotUSA.com and use code RCDiscGolf at checkout to save yourself a little bit of dough and a few strokes along the way. The next one we talked about is, we'll call it the variety show. We got to have a multitude of putts. The putting toolbox. You guys saw the turbo putt video earlier this Vlogmas. So from here, we're going to say you got to hit a straddle, a stagger putt, a push putt, a spin putt, and a turbo putt. So ideally you'd have 5 putters here. But if you hit all of these, so there's a straddle, there's a stagger, push is that more traditional, spin putt, spin putt, and then, oh, Taylor, please don't let me embarrass myself. It's not pretty, but it went in. You do those, and then you can back yourself up if you want to another, that was 10 feet right there. So you go 10 feet further back, and it's the same scenario of I gotta make like more putts from back here. Traditional push. The other nice thing is, since we're filming this all in one scenario, if my putting's on today, filming a putting video is gonna feel pretty wonderful. If my putting's off, okay, all right.
Oh, thank goodness. Keeping them this short. It was already bad news for me.
Boy, oh boy,
Thought the pressure was up on the normal putt from there. All right, what was it? Straddle putt?
Straddle putt, stagger, push,
push putt.
There it is.
I am not going to make it through this. That's some positive energy right there.
That's some positive thoughts right there.
Keeping them this short.
So you just take it back as far back as you want.
Good. What I will point out is this is absolutely correlating with how I play in tournaments. Like, it's pressure. I'm being seen by a lot of people, and I'm only seen by 3 people in those situations. Don't perform well under pressure.
Hey, that's okay. And the only way you get to perform better under pressure is when you practice under pressure. Speaking of practicing under pressure, what's the final thing we're doing?
It's going to be pig. That's standard. Like, we do that in the disc golf shop all the time. You miss the other person's. I think everybody knows how to play pig, horse.
Yeah.
Also came from basketball roots for sure. First person putts, they hit it. The next person has to putt it. If they miss, then they get a choice.
Really great way to tie this like all in together. John, start us out. What are we going with?
All right, here we go. I guess I'll lead it off since I'm the big loser of the day so far.
Ooh. There it is. Anything special or just make the putt?
No, just make a putt.
Okay.
We'll get to that in a minute. I ain't made any regular ones. Why not try something crazy?
Little knee putt.
Ain't that how you do it?
Yeah.
Oh, God almighty.
We'll go stagger from back here, or straddle from back here.
Say so.
There it is. There it is.
Never thought I'd be so happy about making a single putt in here.
I mean, hey, this is, Taylor made this look so easy, so.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Caught the left side.
See what kind of day it is.
There it is. You can also add in a variant that I like. If you want the game to speed up, you can always hit them with the classic. At least the rules we always played was if you play certain rounds of pig and everybody makes the shot,
you get the letter.
Then you get the letter, but.
I'll stay in the same area.
I really liked that out of my hand.
I'm going to pull a Robbie here and go straddle from here.
Ooh, here we go. Let's go, dude. Great putt. Great putt.
She's coming on. You didn't let me warm up.
Oh!
I win lead of the day.
Peep.
This may not be really useful. It's just something I like to do. But some people call it horseshoe. I like calling it softball. Not that it matters.
We're going to have a little Tommy putt.
Ooh. I think I'm going to try that one anyway, if I can get him at his own game.
Ooh. I like this because it's like you got to get around this corner. This is very much in our way.
All right.
That's 2. Nail in the coffin, waiting around the corner.
We're going to back it up a little bit.
Oh, man, is he going to go dagger to close it out? From downtown. Ooh.
Oh, my goodness.
I like this. We're going straddle from all the way back here.
Of course. Keeping them this short. Of course. We're going to keep it interesting. Get down! All
right, we're saving ourselves. I really did. I liked the knee putt.
Oh, gracious. This is getting interesting, folks.
I liked the knee putt.
You were on your right knee?
I was on my right knee. Hey, he stays alive. Here we go. So this is tough. You're going to have to believe us if it's in or not. We're going Mando over top of this center rack. So it's got to get up, and then it's got to dive bomb in.
Oh, that was pretty right there. That was pretty. You didn't say straddle or.
I did not put a stance preference on it.
Oh boy. Did it go in?
It did. Listen for the chains. Honor of the Turbo Man himself, Hux. Dadgummit.
Hux, this is for you, not that one.
Woo. I think I'm an upside down guy.
I didn't lose them all.
All right, well, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Jon, working in the shop every weekday.
And apparently today was my first day putting in here.
Ooh, first try. Be sure to stay tuned for the rest of Vlogmas. We're gonna have some fantastic videos planned for you guys. But for now, we hope you have a great rest of your day. Make it fantastic for someone else too. But for now,
we're gonna leave you with the birdie.
Whoop, whoop.